The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that off-season work.
A look at the Magic starting group. Banchero is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Hill, and it's Hardaway in at the 1. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches and jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
We did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Here's Hardaway, following the basket by Jokic. Banchero kicks to McGrady. O'Neal a screen on Thompson. Inside, and Shaq with the slam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Whistle. Now Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Whistle. There's Lever with the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's the Magic's ball. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Thompson against McGrady. Lays it up off the glass.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Lever, the pass to Issel. Thompson against McGrady. Thompson outside. And it's denied.
Checking out the stats for Jokic. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And he's so physical, so explosive. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he was a top 5 rebounder a season ago. Now, here is McGrady. Pass to O'Neal. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Shaq's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Thompson against McGrady. Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Jokic. Puts it up from 7. That one falls, his 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Come get it, come get it.
Thompson against McGrady. Jokic with the steal. Now Lever. Issel passes to Jones. And here is Lever. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Magic have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Lever passes to Jokic. Over Banchero. And that one's good. Jokic has got 6 points. And Orlando has possession. Hardaway with it. Still yet to score. Great open look there.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. group. The Nuggets making a switch here. Iverson's checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. Lewis is checked in. To the inside, Hardaway. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Last season, the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Jones. Thompson passes to Issel. Denver passing it around. Jones, that's for 2. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Banchero dishes to Hardaway. And he makes that one. 6 points for him.
Well, he's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Iverson with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Here's Jokic. And again, Denver no good. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers. The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. For the Nuggets, Anthony comes in for Jokic, and it's English in for Jones. Orlando also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for O'Neal, and Wagner's subbed in for Banchero. Here's Issel, nothing on the board. Here's English on the mark with the 15-footer.
And English is the full package on offense. This guy can score from just about anywhere on the floor.
Hardaway against Iverson. To the wing on the left. Who is outside. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
No, especially with the seasons they were having. They were both top teams.
Now Hardaway after the missed 3 by Carmelo. Howard setting the pick for McGrady. Down low. And Howard with the stuff.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's Iverson. Pass to Anthony. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
And Dan English with the slam dunk.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Hardaway from outside. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's Orlando with a 14-point lead as we bring... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
The Nuggets trail by 14. We've got Mutombo. English is out there with Iverson. Then it's Anthony, and it's Issel in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. It's good.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Hardaway. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. Lets that three fly. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort. You're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just
frustrating as heck.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Wagner, a screen on Iverson. Here's Hardaway. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Orlando, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
No good on the free throw. And Stan, after a few down years, the magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic.
That's his second.
On Monday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now, here's Wagner. 23 points his last outing. Lewis with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Lewis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Anthony down low. Lewis on him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you'd think the Nuggets would get to the line a lot more, but Stan, over the last few years, that has not been the case.
Well, part of that is they don't force anything. They work for open looks, They're not trying to bait you into fouls.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And a switcher also for Orlando. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Vaughn. Hardaway. And the shot goes in. Hardaway has got 11 points.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Magic in second.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lever, the pass to Thompson. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D from Howard. On the wing, Hardaway. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. Hardaway has got 4 points in the quarter. Lever against Hardaway. Lever passes to Thompson. That one drops for him.
That field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Hardaway kicks to Lewis. Back to Hardaway. Pass to McGrady. Rob. Lever against Hardaway. That's tipped. Lewis outside. Now McGrady. Good work defensively by Anthony. It's Thompson off the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim. Came up with.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Anthony on the wing. And the rebound goes to Howard. Orlando leading by 10. Hill looking it over. English brings the double team. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Rebound by the Magic. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the paint and stolen by English. Here's Anthony. Good. Great play by English to set it up. Anthony's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud and welcome the show-stopping, move-dropping Nuggets breaker.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Magic leading by 8. Here's Skiles. Pass to Hill. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Nuggets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Inside, here's Hill. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Now, here's English. He's got 8. Here's Thompson. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 drives.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
O'Neal sets the screen for McGrady. And finished off by O'Neal.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The wide open look here for Anthony. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's striking to see how quick Anthony's release is. Ball's only in his hands for a split second.
Turkoglu kicks to Hill. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Anthony. And Denver again with the bucket.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Magic leading by 3. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done. Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
It's his first trip to the line. So for the Magic, Banchero comes in for Turkoglu. Hardaway is subbed in for Nelson. And McGrady drops them both.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Weaver passes to Issel. It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And here's the break. Here's Weaver. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Weaver's got 5.
Well, Jokic is one of the best passers in NBA history for any position.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Hardaway is screen on Thompson. The 15-footer. Hill, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Hardaway against Weaver. Pass to Jokic. Over O'Neal. And it's Jokic missing.
The fall away upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
42.
Magic lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look here at Denver, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. And fellas, you take a look at the Nuggets. A close game so far through the first half.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers.
Thank you for being with us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Banchero is out there with Hill. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Hardaway. And it's McGrady in at the 2-guard.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Now, here is Hill. Pass to Shaq. 9 feet out. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The amazing Nikola Jokic. Stan, how fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. And he knocks down the first one. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Fourth, the Nuggets.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Banchero kicks to Hardaway. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Here's Issel. Jokic high post. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Shaq.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 9. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. McGrady's got 12 in the game.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammates.
Inside, here's Thompson. It's hauled in by McGrady. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Banchero. McGrady against Lever. And the basket is good. He's got 14.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Here's Issel. Screen by Lever. It's Lever on the wing. Thompson is doubled. There's the lob to the hoop. Jones, no luck.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break and the dunk by O'Neal.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Please give a big round of applause for your team.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
Great showing for him last season. He put up about 22 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
A shot by Issel, no good. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Jones sends it back. Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Iverson's checked in for Lever. And a change for the Magic. Lewis checked in for Hill. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Issel. Jokic's screen. Takes it inside. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, run into Jokic too hard on the screen, and you'll be on the bench for a while.
Hardaway passes to Banchero. Hardaway sets a screen for Banchero. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues, and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. Now, here's Thompson after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Jokic finds Jones. Iverson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half. Hardaway passes to Lewis. And here is McGrady. Shaq with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Banchero. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Iverson passes to Issel. There's the pick. Thompson with it. McGrady covering. Thompson is double. Here's Issel. It's stolen by Banchero. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. 4th, Jokic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Denver. English comes in for Thompson. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. They get it back, and he comes up with the deuce. Jokic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Wagner kicks to Lewis. Pass to Hardaway. Wagner outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Shaq passes to Wagner. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. And the Magic lead by 4.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
For Denver, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Jokic passes to Issel at the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Issel's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lewis dishes to Hardaway. A crossover. He takes it up and lays it in. Hardaway has got 18 points.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Lever's checked in. Then for the Magic, Howard comes in for O'Neal, and it's Hill in for Wagner. Lever taking his time here. Pass to Anthony. Goes back up, and the layup is good. 12 points for him.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Magic out in front. They lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Thompson. Anthony is out there with Mutombo. Then there's English, and it's Lever in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Orlando leading. McGrady outside. From the arc. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Lever passes to English. Here's Anthony. The kick out to English. Back to Anthony. This one for 3. Anthony missing again.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's McGrady. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Turkoglu's checked in for Rashard Lewis. The Nuggets trail by 8. Now, here's Lever. Pass to English. Outside Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Lever with it. Back to Anthony. To the paint. Looking for Mutombo. He gets it there. Over Hill. And the basket by Mutombo.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. Told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. You start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that one's good. McGrady.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Hill against English. Pass to Lever. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and English with the stop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. McGrady passes to Howard. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Anthony with the screen on McGrady. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And even though Fat Lever spends most of his time on the perimeter, the man is a triple-double waiting to happen. He is the complete package in terms of scoring, assisting, and rebounding. Big fella does it all.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Shaq's checked in for Howard. Paolo Banchero comes in for Hedo Turkoglu. Hardaway is subbed in for Franz Wagner. Here's Anthony, pass to Whistle. And here is Lever. Now Jokic, pocket 6. Over Hill. Kicks it out to Jones. The Nuggets moving the ball around. The drive by Anthony. That shot is off. Magic leading by 5. McGrady dishes to Hardaway. Down low. O'Neal is double. Lever outside. Pass to Jokic. And McGrady comes to help. Anthony down low. He's guarded by Hill. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. McGrady with the ball. Crafty move. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Anthony.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And a switcher also for Orlando. Wagner's checked in. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
McGrady kicks to Hardaway. O'Neal inside. He's against Jokic. Banchero is screened for Hardaway. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got 21.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Shaq.
So tough to defend Issel without fouling. He works so hard and is really active.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Grant Hill, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. Both good from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside, O'Neal. To the inside, Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layup for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Thompson passes to Lever. Thompson, a screen on Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The drive by Hill. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Lever against Hardaway. And it's good for 2. Lever's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the bounce.
Outside Hill. And Shaq with the slam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Lever. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Thompson against McGrady. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for Denver. Outside, Jones. Jokic against Shaquille O'Neal. Jokic kicks to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Thompson for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Banchero passes to O'Neal, and now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Pass to Jokic. Nice move. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Absolutely the guy you go to in this situation. Jokic has no trouble scoring in the clutch.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Stolen by O'Neal, and that's an intentional foul.
Jones. That's his first personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Jokic passes to Thompson. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Let's make some noise!
There's Lever with the 3. That one's not going to go. And he commits the intentional foul.
Dan Israel. That's his second personal foul.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
David Thompson. That's his 4th personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
And so it's Orlando winning this one.
That's the end of
This
the
was a
game.
very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway.